here's what it looks like in Pueblo. This is from our Pueblo Chieftain camera. You can see some of those clouds lingering over the city there.
Yeah, let's get you over to Chief Meteorologist Rachael keeping an eye on all of it. What can we expect tonight, Rachel?
Well, similar to what we had last night, we are going to keep on tracking these thunderstorms popping up here over the next several hours. However, the focus for the strongest storms isn't going to be along the I-25 corridor tonight like it was last night. Instead, it's going to be a bit farther toward the east. Let's take you outside, show you the storms that we were just looking at with our neighborhood weather network cameras. Starting to see some rain popping up around Pueblo, with the strongest storms up to the south of the city, right near Beulah and Colorado City. All of the storms that we're tracking out there currently are moving off toward the east. We don't have any severe weather in southern Colorado to tell you about right now. If that changes, of course, we'll let you know right here on KRDO News Channel 13. It's going to be out across the far eastern plains where we'll have the best chance here over the next couple of hours to see some strong to severe weather. We have tornado watches for the areas in red. That does include portions of northeastern Colorado along and north of I-70. That will continue until 9 o'clock. It's in that area where we'll likely see some of the strongest rotation with these storms. We are going to keep a very close eye on them. Again, we're expecting them to last for the next couple of hours, shifting off toward the east and then eventually moving into Kansas, coming to an end by midnight. The storms shouldn't be as powerful as they were last night or as long-lived. So we are anticipating that here over the next couple of hours, the activity is going to be on the decrease in southern Colorado. Early tomorrow morning, we are expecting plenty of sunshine to start you off on your Thursday morning. Clouds will begin to build in, though, by the mid-morning, and we're going to stop the clock right at 12:30. That's when the Thunderbirds are expected to fly over Falcon Stadium at the Air Force Academy. That's when the cadets are going to toss their hats. Lots of folks focused on this time frame tomorrow, and it looks like Mother Nature is going to keep the storms off toward the west. It'll start to get a bit breezy at the time when the Thunderbirds are flying overhead, but as far as rain impacting their flight time, I don't think it's going to. We'll keep a very close eye on those storms tomorrow, though, but for the time being, I think that Thunderbird show is a go. Taking you into 2 o'clock, we are expecting the storms to begin rolling off the high country, pushing out across the plains. The areas of yellow show the potential for heavy rain with any storms that do develop tomorrow. If we get any of these storms over area burn scars or areas that have had a lot of rain over the past couple of days, which is a good chunk of southern Colorado, flash flooding, of course, will be a big concern. We'll keep the storms around tomorrow. Between about 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock will be some of the hot times for some of these stronger storms to push overhead. Then during the late evening, should start to see things coming to an end. Here's a look at 8 o'clock. Could have a few lingering storms up around Teller County as well as the high country. But between 8 o'clock and about midnight, everything once again is going to come to an end. We'll just be left with some clouds along I-25. Tomorrow, the best chance for severe storms is once again going to be located out across the Colorado-Kansas border in that yellow area. That's where we have a slight chance for severe weather, a marginal threat for the areas of green. I-25 could see some heavy rain, but the severe weather should stay off to our east. Temperatures tonight will be falling into the 40s and 50s with 30s and 40s off to the west of I-25. High temperatures tomorrow once again are going to be quite warm. 70s and 80s expected for the lower elevations, 50s and 60s once you hit the high country. 79 in Pueblo will hit 80 and 83 across the lower Arkansas River Valley. So enjoy those warmer temperatures. They are going to cool back down. We have a cold front that pushes through early on Friday. That's going to drop Friday's high temperature back to 60 degrees. Friday, expect more clouds, and we have more water to work with on Friday, which means we'll have a better chance, not just for storms, but of heavy rain-producing storms. Friday into Saturday morning will likely be one of those time frames where we get that rain that just doesn't quit. It will last through Friday night into early Saturday morning, finally coming to an end by Saturday afternoon. Sunday, we just have a 10% chance for a few spotty showers during the afternoon, and then we begin to dry things out. We actually take the storm chances out of the forecast completely next Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures in the 70s. In Pueblo tomorrow, we are expecting a high of 79 degrees. 69 on Friday. We bump the chance for storms up to 30%. We'll taper it back to 20%. That'll be mostly for Saturday morning before things begin to dry out. Sunday looking to be the warmer and the drier of the 2 weekend days. We're back in the 80s, though, early next week, with the best chance for storms early next week arriving Monday afternoon. In Canyon City tomorrow, 76 is what we'll end up with. That cold front pushes through. It's going to increase the winds across the area on Friday, making it feel cooler than it actually is. And we'll have a better chance of widespread showers and thunderstorms come Friday afternoon, some of which could become strong to severe. So we'll have to watch that. Rain likely lasting through your early Saturday morning. In Teller County, a daily chance for storms here as we take you into Monday, but then even Teller County, something that I have not been able to say for the past month or so. We're going to take storms out of the forecast Tuesday and Wednesday with high temperatures getting into the 60s, so it does look like we're finally going to see some drier, more spring-like weather, which, I mean, it's almost June, so I think it's going to actually start to feel like it here as we take you into the middle of next week.
It's about time.